James Kaufman, World News Report today, December 16th, 2024. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just had a magnitude 7.3 earthquake near Vanuatu. It was at 57.1 kilometers of depth, according to the USGS. It came in as a 9 on the DYFI charts, an 8 on the shake map, yellow on the pager with a tsunami warning. We have 4 buoys in event mode. 4 tsunami buoys currently in event mode. Now, this particular quake happened right on a plate boundary, right under 2 volcanoes that are active currently. Wow. Let's take a look. Of course, this is part of Zealandia Rising. Jumping over to volcanoes and earthquakes.com, we can see just what we talked about here. So we zoom in on a plate tectonic boundary here. This is Zealandia, the continent that's rising up out of the ocean. And this quake happened right under really 2 volcanoes, one in full eruption and one in minor eruption. See what we have here, a 7.3, 57.1 kilometers, main source USGS. When the French come in at a 7.0, it's much, much larger. The Europeans came in at a 7.4 here. This was a very big earthquake. Let's get some detailed information on this earthquake. Remember, this is the continent, Zealandia, and it appears to be rising out of the ocean in front of our eyes, although it could take hundreds, if not thousands, of years. Major magnitude 7.3 earthquake 30 kilometers west of Port Vila, Vanuatu, about 1 hour ago, ladies and gentlemen. All right, details 7.3, main reporting agency or primary source, USGS. 84 atomic bombs worth of energy released from this one earthquake. Now, we do have 4 tsunami buoys in event mode currently. We're going to have everyone actually tune in on this one. This is comparing earthquake data from different agencies, starting off with the USGS, 7.3. 57 kilometers of depth. Germany came in at 7.0, 56 kilometers of depth. We have the French coming in at 7.0. Never seen them come in that high. This will be a first at a default depth of 10 kilometers. You can see the asterisk there, and you can see the note there. A depth of 10 kilometers often means that the depth of the quake could not be determined with sufficient accuracy. So they have indicated that that is their problem here. A 7.2, all the Australians, 54 kilometers. A 7.3 out of the Incorporated Research Institute for Seismology. They regularly always follow the USGS. They have a default depth of 10 kilometers. We have Indonesia coming in at a 7.4. They're very close to the problem, 50 kilometers of depth. The Italians at a 7.2, 32 kilometers of depth. Finally, the Europeans came in at a 7.4 as well, just like the Indonesian government. A 7.4 is probably what we're looking at here, 28 kilometers in depth. All right, headed over to the National Data Buoy Center. We're looking at 4 buoys in event mode. I've never seen that before from this one quake. Popped off right about here. Action to the south and north. Talking about buoys 55012, 55023. And up north, we're talking about 52402 and 52401. Now I have all those buoys pulled up. We're going to go through each buoy in event mode from the lowest, most southern buoy to the most northern buoy. The event mode here in the water column is quite evident, and As a lot of these, we don't see the movement we thought might occur. This looks like about 7 centimeters. 7 centimeters on this buoy here. Again, that's buoy station 52401. Moving north to 52402 here. This is our event right here, a little bit longer lasting. But again, we're really only seeing about 6 centimeters here on this buoy. It's further north, closer to the explosion. You would think you would see more on this buoy. But we're seeing about 6 to 7 centimeters maximum as far as an event. Now we're going to jump up and go over north of the earthquake, starting out at buoy 55012. In red, the event here on the water column. This is the event here, 3644. So right here we're looking at about 8 centimeters. Again, 8 centimeters being the biggest part of this event. And finally, just one buoy north of that, 55023. Event here on the water column. And here I believe we're seeing a little bit larger event. I think as the small tsunami moves away from the event, it does grow. And it looks like we're seeing just at, I'm going to reach out and say 7 or 8 centimeters again. Up almost to 06 and down to 9.6, maybe 9 centimeters at best. So what do we have here? We have a heck of a earthquake, a 7.3, 4 buoys in event mode, a tsunami warning, came in as a 9 on the DYFI and 8 on the shake map, 57.1 kilometers. This big boy generated 84 plus atomic bombs worth of energy when it popped off. And of course, y'all all realize that this is the continent of Zealandia that appears to be rising out of the ocean in this area here. We're on a plate tectonic boundary that moves through here. We're also right under a volcano that's in full eruption and another one that's in a minor eruption. So we're seeing a lot of magma movement and plate tectonic movement in this area. With that said, God bless. Please share, subscribe, and always remember, anything's possible. Bizarro world.